Hello, my name is Michelle. Welcome back to another video. I'm a reflexologist and I like to make videos on reflexology. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how you can help irregular periods through the use of hand reflexology. So I'm going to focus mainly today on the endocrine system. So the endocrine system is a series of glands which help to produce and secrete hormones into the bloodstream. So if your endocrine system is out of balance, you may find that you have irregular periods. So the topic I'm going to focus most on today is irregular periods. However, if your endocrine system is out of balance, there's many other symptoms that may occur if this is the case. So with an endocrine system that's out of balance, you may find that you have unexplained weight gain or weight loss. You may find that you suffer more with anxiety and depression. You may get digestive issues like bloating. You may feel that you feel quite tired all the time and also suffering with headaches. You may also be struggling to conceive. And those are just a few of the symptoms that may occur. There's many symptoms that occur when your endocrine system's out of balance, mainly because there's so many glands in the endocrine system, and even if one of them's slightly off, it can cause them all to be off. So by working these reflexology points, it's not only going to help with things like irregular periods, but also some of the symptoms I've just spoken about. So these are great reflexology points to work on yourself. So I'm just going to show you reflexology points on the hands today. There's quite a few points, so I'm going to try and make it in quite a nice easy sequence for you to follow along with. So I will show you all those points on the hands now, and I hope you enjoy. So I have my hands just rested on my lap. I've put a tiny bit of hand cream on my hands just to help glide over the reflexes a bit better. However, you don't need to use any hand cream if you don't have any to hand. So I'm going to begin by working the thumb. So you want to get your left hand thumb and then your other thumb here and press in the middle of your thumb with quite a firm pressure. So it's in the middle. If you want to just kind of do a little bit wider, just so you know you're definitely getting it. So working this part of your thumb is actually helping to work 3 glands in the brain. So you have your hypothalamus, your pituitary and your pineal gland. So these are all really important glands in your endocrine system, all located in the brain, which help to control your endocrine system basically. Especially your pituitary gland is known as the master gland. And this is just going to help wake up your whole endocrine system. So if it's a little bit sluggish or tired, this is really going to help wake that up. So press in there for a while. And then I'm just going to massage the whole thumb, even around the sides, just the thumb pad, just to really make sure I'm getting all of those good reflexes in the brain. So that is the first lot of glands you want to be working. The next is the thyroid and the parathyroid, located in a very similar area. So this is, you have your thumb, and then you've got all this bit on your lower thumb. So I just like to work it. So I just like to glide along it like this. Again, fairly firm pressure. So an overactive or underactive thyroid can cause hormonal imbalance and also play havoc on your period. So working this gland is really going to just help balance it out a little bit. The next gland you want to work is your thymus. So what I like to do is on the crease of your thumb, just here, either side, just work either side, press in, move it around however you like, just as long as you're kind of getting both sides around here. You can even go up and down the thumb a little bit if you wish. So that is the thymus. The thymus helps to make white blood cells and helps to fight infection, so it's quite an important one for your immune system. And again, part of your endocrine system, so it's quite important to be nice and balanced. Right, so the next one I'm going to do is your adrenal glands. So these are kind of located around here on your hand. So you've got this bit here of your hand. If you just go down a bit, you should feel a tiny little dip just around here. This may be quite sore. It feels a little bit sore on me. This may be sore if you're feeling quite stressed, if you do a lot of exercise, a lot of high intensity exercise. So your adrenal glands help to produce cortisol and adrenaline. If it's working on overdrive, it's going to be releasing too much of these hormones, and again can play havoc on your periods and your cycles. So you just want to work that. If your thumb gets tired, you can use your fingers. It's really up to you. So that is in that bit there, your adrenal glands. So the next point you want to work is your pancreas. So if you locate the bottom of your thumb just here, and then go kind of in a diagonal direction up to here. So really just here. So bottom crease of your thumb, up almost back to your adrenal glands where we just worked. So you can get your thumb and just glide over that. So you can do that a few times. There we go, that's your pancreas. Then the last gland of your endocrine system that I'm going to work is the ovary glands. So these are quite important in secreting estrogen, testosterone and progesterone. So quite important in your endocrine system and making sure your hormones are balanced. So your ovaries are located just here. So you have your little finger just here, go down, and then you've kind of got two dips in your wrist. So you want to be working this. So just work that for a little while. This is a very good reflex point to work to help balance out your hormones, get your cycles nice and regular. And then I'm going to work the uterus. So the uterus is located on the other side of your wrist in the dip. And this point just going to work quite nice and light. So by working this reflex, it's just helping to nourish the uterus and helps to build the uterus lining. So if you have light periods, irregular periods, anything like that, this can help just to really nourish that uterus reflex. So that is the endocrine system on this hand. I'm now going to show you on this hand so you can follow along on this side. So going to begin with the right thumb and pressing in with quite a firm pressure in the middle of your thumb. So this is helping to work the hypothalamus, pituitary and your pineal gland. And then just massage all over the thumb. This is all the head and the brain. Just making sure you've got all those reflex points. The next is the thyroid and parathyroid area, which is located on this lower half of your thumb. So I like to just glide across it like this. So make sure you're covering the whole area. Fairly firm pressure. Like so. The next point is your thymus. So this is located, if you remember before, in between either side of the middle of your thumb. So you have the crease and then either side. So you can just kind of work it like this. You can press and hold it for a little bit if you like. and that is the thymus area. Next is your adrenals. So this is located in that kind of dip area like I showed you on the other hand. So kind of come down from this part of your hand, and then you kind of start to feel a little dippy area, and then just press in here. And again, like I mentioned before, this can be quite sore, especially if you're feeling stressed. You can work it like so. Then the next reflex is your pancreas. So starting kind of here on your thumb and working up towards the adrenal point is where the pancreas reflex is. So just rubbing it, gliding it on gently, like so. Then the ovary point. So get your little finger, go down and work in that little dip just here. This is really good at helping with your hormones. And then switch to the other side of your wrist down to this dip on the side of your thumb. And this is your uterus point. So working this is just going to help nourish the uterus and help build the lining. So you can do this for a few times a day for the amount of time that we've done in this video. So just following along to the sequence is really going to help balance out your endocrine system. So those are the hand points. I really hope you found it useful and it is easy enough to follow along. You should feel really relaxed now. It's a very relaxing treatment to do, especially working on your hands. It just feels like a really nice hand massage. So alongside the reflexology points, there's a couple of other things you can do to help balance your hormones out. So just basic things like eating well, making sure your body's getting lots of good nutrients, making sure you're drinking lots of water, just to help flush anything in your body that's not needed, any old hormones and things like that. And also doing some gentle exercise like yoga, swimming, walking, just really helps to keep the blood moving and to keep your hormones nice and balanced. Obviously, if you are worried, go to your doctors, get some blood tests. If you feel that your hormones are quite out of balance or your endocrine system quite out of balance and you just want to get it checked out, definitely go and do that. So those are my recommendations for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions at all and I will get back to you. And also always, if you can like this video and subscribe to my channel, I'll be very grateful. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much. Bye.